insane dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life dream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle a flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life dream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. Happy Monday. How the hell are you? I am in a fabulous mood, I must say. We're going to do a very messy recap with Foodie Beauty. I already forgot most of what happened, other than she was at the mall in the food court flicking boogers around. She's supposedly going on a trip with Salah, but people don't think that's really Salah in the chat. I don't know. They found out her new bankruptcy trustee. So we're going to do all that. I have clips to show you. And then after the stream, I'm going to do a few things around the house and we're going to go on a walk. I'm aiming for us walking for an hour. All right. Hello. Let me say hi to you guys really fast. Hello, Free the People, Aaron, Marzipan, Mandy, Nicole. Hello, hello. You were my motivation. Just to let you know. Welcome to all the new Breezy Bunch members, by the way. I had to gift them all at once, so I don't forget that I can gift them. So not to like downplay and say like I didn't want. I'm happy you have the membership. I'm happy I remembered to do it. Let's just be happy today. Welcome all the new members. Hello, Ricky Bobby, Mandrews, Pam. Hello, Lindsay. We've missed you. Oh, hold on. All right, I'm gonna put Coco outside. I'll be right back. Be right back. I think Coco's mad that it's a little breezy, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes she just barks to bark. Okay. Hello, Pickle. Good to see you. Did I miss anybody? Kaz, where have you been? Hello, Naughty Box. Hello. Has she trained her brain, or she has trained her brain well to ignore truths and believe lies? Chantel? Yeah, that's true. Okay, let me share my Twitter. Let me see. Hold on. Can you guys see it? I hope so. Now we're in business. Okay, so Salah and Chantel are supposedly going on this trip together. I think they said Japan, but people think they're going to go to Malaysia or Thailand, and then something about possibly getting remarried. I don't know. Anyways, Chantel and Salah marriage question and answer chat. The marriage certificate should have been translated into English or French. She signed Arabic paperwork, correct? Third screenshot is what if they marry in Thailand. Okay, let's see. A Syrian citizen married to a Canadian in Thailand can come to Canada through the Family Sponsorship Program. The Canadian citizen must apply to sponsor their spouse, which typically takes 10 to 12 months. And then, you know what's odd? Isn't Pete's coming to live in her apartment while she travels? Like, what if she just stays gone with him until she could get him into Canada? Maybe they really are going to travel. I mean, he's going to get to Canada one way or another, right? Okay, so the Canadian citizen must apply to sponsor their spouse, which typically takes 10 to 12 months. The Syrian spouse must undergo security and medical checks, and because they hold a Syrian passport, will require a visa. Well, what I do know is she's very lazy, and it seems like a whole lot of work just to get him there. But, she thinks that they're finally going to be together. I think that he is going to be sleeping with anything that he can. Fubalisha said many, and I believe that she and Slaw entered into an alternative kind of marriage. Many and I believe that she and Slaw entered into an alternative kind of marriage for people to fool around and divorce after. Tourists like Foodie is not allowed to get married in Kuwait. I don't think she got the official religious marriage because both parents should be there. Fubalisha said, I know I'm lazy, but look into whether tourists can get married in Thailand or Malaysia. In my opinion, he doesn't want to be officially married to Foodie unless he wants Canada. But he doesn't know she's still in bankruptcy status. He has many years to wait. Okay, this person said, I live for researching. You're not lazy. This is why my Twitter seems to be growing quickly. So thank you for contributing. Generally, I do this while she is live now to give in real-time facts because we all know Cutie isn't going to do her research. Here's the answers. Yes, a Syrian man and a Canadian woman can legally marry. In Thailand, as Thai law permits foreigners to marry, they must obtain an affirmation of freedom to marry or certificate of no impediment from their respective embassies in Bangkok. Have these documents translated into Thai and legalized by the Thai Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if he does want to go on a trip with her and they pop up there. He wore jeans. Ricky, it held a couple that I was like, okay, I get it, but not your. Lindsay, I know some of them have no bad words and still get held. It's like, oh, okay, is YouTube still holding comments? Yeah, it's annoying when they do that. I'm sorry. Hey, Callie, good to see you. He's going to ghost her, Free the People said. Oh, by the way, Fat Kid posted this and said, this is what the Holy Trinity of Girl World would look like if they were even slightly healthy. Losing weight is the only miracle they'll ever manage. Foodie must have saw this because I could have swore yesterday I heard in a clip or something she was saying, don't you think if I lose some weight, I'll look younger? Hi, Foodie. Are you on Twitter? Okay. Rosie still doesn't look right to me. But if Amber Lynn Reed lost a shit ton of weight, she won't ever. She could be kind of cute. Look at her. She looks like that Lacey person. Anyways, this will never happen. Let's keep going. Oh, Lord. Fondue Spiteful Bitch said, pathetic, miserable life. This is a horrible angle that I never want to see again. Wow. Her head just like sinks into her shoulders. There is no neck to be seen. And you could see the back hump even with her jacket on. She is so red. Amanda said some people learn from documentaries, others volunteer as one. Living day to day like a true addict. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Tomorrow. She looks like she needs an adult, doesn't she? Wanda said, Slaw, you are such a lying, scamming, shit-eating loser. I love seeing you two lying, scamming motherfuckers continue to attempt to deceive each other online. Him for money and Canadian citizenship, and her to dunk on dishwasher and the community with Salah. I forgot I can cuss now that the kids are at school. They made you fatter in the AI. Go back to real life, Salah said. Yeah, apparently Foodie is just yapping it up with ChatGPT. I think she has an unhealthy relationship with it. Like, I just ask questions when I go down weird rabbit holes, or if I want to make a thumbnail these days, like, I just say what's going on in my head, and then they put it into a photo or a thumbnail. But, like, she asks questions. She asks it to make pictures of her skinnier. I'm pretty sure she flirts with it. Salah said, you are always pretty. Are you drunk, Salah? Are you? Mafti said, Shala. Chantal claims she won't pay her bankruptcy. This is her records as of today. New responsible person for her debt, still not paid. Enjoy your holiday without paying debts and taxes, Gunt. I feel like she's going to end up in federal prison one day. I don't know. She doesn't think she has to pay anything. What I do know is people are reporting her to the new trustee. So there's that. She still owes $47,000. Huh. Anyways, Mrs. Fupa Booty said, according to ChatGPT, not always reliable, of course, her resurfacing in Canada could have triggered the December meeting that's noted there. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so that could have triggered the December meeting that's noted there. Seems like she may not cockroach out of this one if they find that she's been hiding assets or lying about money. Chantal, you like to live on the edge. Like, I have been to county jail and I don't ever want to go back. Like, why would you possibly want to get locked up for any extended period of time? Like, the beds aren't comfortable. You don't get to eat whenever you want. You barely get to sleep. Like, the lights are always on. Ripped Pantyhose said, no, that's not what she said / meant. It's just taken out of context. If you watched more than the clip when she's saying, I'm not paying for it, the it she refers to is the trip, not the bankruptcy. She said Salah is paying for the trip. No one believes that. With what money? Other something said, as someone regarded in this kind of thing, I assume the $47K is what she still owes. That's what it looks like. I don't know where it says the December meeting. That's what I was looking for. And then I realized I can't speak French, let alone read in it, but whatever. You know, Nancy said their lives would be epic if they actually did it. I no longer have a CPAP, metformin, or blood pressure meds. I tried helping Foodie till she raged on me. You're doing amazing, Andy. I hope you're proud of yourself. Lindsay said Chantal doesn't think her going to prison is ever an option. People treat her kindly and help because they think she is a special needs adult. That's true. Lee said, but always first in line to use their services funded by people who actually pay their taxes. Lady Jane said her asset was based on the original filing date of 2018. That was the Kia, as back then it had a listed value for the bankruptcy. Of course, when she sold it, it would have been after it was paid off or if the court approved someone taking over payments. So she really has zero assets now. Acadia said her trustee has changed too since the beginning of December 2025. Natalie something was her trustee then. Is she hoping that her bankruptcy will disappear? They want their money. They don't care what you're going through. They want their money. You're an idiot, Chantal. But I don't know. Maybe this prison bees will be more fun because I don't know if I could do any more of this Salah shit. If I have to hear him play Crazy Frog, I might lose my actual fucking mind. I might actually do that. Anyway, she sits around and asks Chat GPT, can you make me thin? How is she not embarrassed? I would never open my phone again if I saw that's what I could look like. I would never ask them to make me thin again. What's going on with your teeth? What the heck? It's like she was trying to spell something out with the plaque on her teeth. Do you see that? It looks like an M. M&M? I don't know. Anyways, the way I would never admit to doing this. Regina said, which poor Middle East dude will she be trying to catfish with that picture next? All of them. Sam said she's actually puce color. That's the heart under extreme pressure. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be this red just sitting down. I mean, her skin, oh my gosh. The more I look, I did a red light therapy treatment this morning. And I'm feeling pretty good about myself after seeing this photo. How does she have so many warts on her fingers? Every time I see her hands, I feel like I see new warts that have popped up. Do you see this at the end on her thumb? On this nubbin? That doesn't even look like a thumb anymore. Her thumb is bigger than Salah's peen. Anyways, let's keep going. Kelly said Chantal hates her life and she thinks we're the haters. Yep. Puffin said, great, AI psychosis bees. Erie said, is she proud of that? She looks very proud. Why? I don't know. Oh, wait, we have a clip. Okay. Andy said, Chantal and Salah used fear for her life to swindle people out of money for Chantal to set up a Canadian home for her and Salah. And has the nerve to be a hateful, entitled, cunt bitch mass blocking her chat. The fact anyone supports this is wild to me.
Robin, I am out of Syria. I'm out of Syria, so how is that manipulation? I asked for help like that 1 month, and it got me out of Syria. So, mission accomplished. That doesn't give people access to dictate the rest of my life and who I should be with or where I should go. Takes a brain. I'm out.
How does she not feel bad? Like, she made it sound like Salah and his family were going to unalive her. And she needed to get back to Canada ASAP. So people helped her get back to Canada. And now she's going on vacation with the guy who was going to make her disappear. Remember the whole drama? Like, she made it sound like he had her locked in the house and she couldn't escape and she had no food. And then when he came back from his trip, she said, if something happens to me, it was them. Lisa said the really sad part is I see people who bitch about her on X rush to watch her videos. Watching is supporting. Raised Octillion said it was manipulation because she used Salah being dangerous to leave, and now she wants them to ignore that Salah is still in the picture. Offred said, Satan, come get one of your demons for fuck's sake. Like that. Dee Dee's fault said she and her stupid beezers anger me. Let's go on a trip with the man whose family wants to off me. Wonder Mom said, there comes a point when victims are no longer victims, but willing players in the abuse. Her beezers know she's a liar. They know she's a grifter. It's all easy to find on the internet. One search of Foodie Beauty and they would know. And they still give her money. And the crazy thing is some of them go without. So Foodie Beauty can have another cheeseburger. Chrissy Bean said, "It's got me out of Syria." She says that like she's a refugee. She chose to go there. Orlando said, "I think it was mostly true." Jersey girl up in here said, "I do believe she was sent back to make money with decent internet and they never broke up and are still married. Gross. I'm over them both. I can't stand him. He's back. I don't want to see or hear of any of it. They're both losers." One spicy disaster said, "Nothing but a scammer and a grifter." Unfortunately, people don't do their homework and gave their money like fools. Absolutely a manipulative piece of shit. Everyone in her life is just there to get her something she wants at that moment, which is usually a comfort of some sort of mainly food. Mars was a French streamer that was like 60 living in a content house, and they would beat him up and punch and throw things at him on stream. They did sleep streams. Oh my gosh. Andrew said she keeps saying that the lady in Thailand wanted salad, the one that said she eats too much. I don't think she wanted him. Did you get that impression? I think Foodie thinks everybody wants a lot. It seems like that lady just wanted to make money, right? Like, she was more focused on Foodie out of either of them, right? Like, or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, Fondue said Salah plans to drug mule a year of drugs to Cutie when they meet up for vacation so she can import them back to Ottawa, Canada. He says, "I will buy you the medication. You need enough for 1 year." The elephant pants is packed already with your swimsuit and your medicines, enough for 1 year. He says strawberries. I would say when and where exactly, but Chantal has unfortunately stupid moron haters who possibly could stalk her and annoy her, right? Oh God, we wouldn't want to annoy Chantal. Kimberly said that is not shit player typing. A lot of people were pointing that out. They're like, Salah suddenly speaks like this. Chantal is the stupid moron, Amanda said. She's going to dox herself on her own. She can't help herself. I thought she threw those pants away. That's what I thought too. Didn't she say she destroyed them or ruined them? Danny said, "What an absolute idiot to broadcast that. Would be a shame if immigration was notified." Shoe Girl said, "Canada should be made aware of an addict's intention to smuggle in a year of cheap Syrian drugs into the country. If she does get that medicine, she's going to be acting weird again. Remember when she was acting insane and Salah was always going to the pharmacy for her brain pills, but I swore whatever he was getting her was making her worse?" And I did retweet somebody saying that too. Like, I forgot about it until I saw that too. I'm like, it's true. She always acted weirder when he would get her brain pills. A rumble in my bottom said, "Way to announce smuggling on a public platform." Changes says, maybe she wants to go to jail. Therese said, "From a country where people need them more than ever, it's disgusting." Nicole said she'll get busted at the airport. You can't bring a year of meds in from Syria to the home country you live in. This will be funny to watch. She's dumb as fuck. Ricky said, "Plot twist. Salah is being paid to troll her." Maybe. That would be funny. Raised Octillion said, "This LARPing bitch has an actual disabled person letting her go through ahead of him, and she giggles. Chantal should be embarrassed, but she's not." Okay, let's make this full screen.
Pet value. Oh. You guys.
There's a standoff. It's a standoff.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna go in here in the pet store.
Are you? Oh,
Yeah, thanks anyways. That's
Enjoy your
fine.
day.
You too. Hello. Pet value. Oh. You guys.
Acadia said, "One day she will get what she so richly deserves." I mean, to be fair, I think he was just being nice because she's a woman. But But either way, how does she not feel like a piece of shit, right? Rose Dactylian said, we deserve to watch when it happens. Debbie's World said, unbelievable. She really is the most gross grifter scam artist on the planet. How could she look at that man and be scooting around like she can't walk? I just can't believe that people are not shaming the heck out of her right now for this. It's disgusting. It is. Her beezers don't care, though. I mean, we all know Chantel is selfish, right? She wants so badly to be disabled that she's convinced herself she is. But it's like when you call her out on things, she does it again and over again. So now for the next week, she's going to be making people that with real disabilities open doors for her and wait. How you do? He posted this. Wow. Tara Lee said she's deplorable. She is. Every day she gets worse. And I swear whenever Salah, if that really is him, whenever he's around, she's more bitchier, she's more ragier, she treats people like shit. Like, I think he likes to watch her being awful to people. I think that's part of his kink. Fondu said, honey, it's embarrassing acting like this at 42. You know anyone can purchase Salah from you, right? I mean, if anyone wanted a delayed shit-eating romance scammer, that is, you simp loser cunt.
Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Oh, another jealous person. Bye. It's pitiful. They're so bitter. Look at them all come in when something positive and happy happens. It's so sad.
What's the positivity and happiness that happens? I'm sorry. Did I miss that? Nobody's jealous of you, Chantel. Not one person. Do you know how well I sleep at night knowing my boyfriend isn't cheating on me? It's pretty damn good. Do you know that I could go through his phone at any second and not have to worry about what I'm going to find? Can you say the same? Do you know you look like an infected fupa boil? Do you know you look like a rejected tater tot that fell in the oven somewhere and you had to scrape it out? You have no hair, no teeth. You have warts on your fingers. What is there to be jealous of? And you look like you're wearing somebody's comforter, winter comforter. Anyways. Oh my God, she looks like a nipple. It's true. Lori said, does this comment win the internet for today? Somebody told her looking like a nipple. She legitimately does. She looks like one giant boob, does she not? Does she not? Full credit to Megan Fox. It doesn't even fit on her head. It's like sitting at the top of it. I mean, I don't wear beanies, but I would think if I was, I would want it to keep my ears warm, right? Like, are you supposed to wear it at the top? She does look like she escaped something or she needs a babysitter or she's dumb and embarrassing. I don't know why she's wearing it like that. The more I stare, though, the more entertaining this becomes. Hold on, I want to read these comments or the replies. Lemon Lullaby said, I thought she was wearing a weird colored blonde bob wig. I did too. And I was thinking that it was a nice color on her. Lullaby said, that's hot. And it said she looks homeless. No, it seriously looks like she escaped a psych ward. If you've ever been in one, there's that one person with all the different clothes on. And that's her. I don't know. I would act insane when I was drinking. I would. And my mom was not afraid to call whoever on me. She just wasn't. Anyways, Lolified said, it's amazing how Foodie will humiliate herself wearing the hijab to hide her chins when the rest of her body is 500 pounds. Everyone can see how big she is. What a mental case. She's a sight to see. Like, I know everybody stares at her. She's a spectacle, is she not? She flicks boogers. She's loud. She gets into everybody's personal space. People were commenting about that on Twitter, and I was watching the clips. Like, she has no social awareness. Like, most people don't want you riding up onto their ass. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse to me when I'm in line somewhere and there's somebody like standing right up against my back, and like I could feel they're standing so close, I could feel their hot ass breath on the back of my neck. You know, apparently Dastardly said this. Foodie Chantal. If you can stand up, push your scooter through the doorway entrance of stores, you can step off, stand up to get your order. Leave the scooter at the door, get off your ass, faking disabled. Are you blocked, Dastardly? I don't know if you're in here. By the way, I saw a bunch of people come in. Hi, it's good to see you. Mrs. C, hi. I don't blame people for staring. Yeah, I heard they were filming her. Look at that. You see, that girl that was glaring at her is my hero. We would totally be those ladies. Like, what the fuck is that? Deb said her head is massive. The hat looks well. Lizzie said, why has she got a woolly tit on her head? I don't know. It looks ridiculous. She looks ridiculous. She is so red that she's turning a shade of purple. Her fingers, I don't know if I've ever seen them so swollen. Have you? Here's her fupas. I still can't get over that. Get your musty, foopy balls out of our face. I feel like I can always smell them, and I really wish that I couldn't. Ray said, why does she put this monster clam in our face all the time? Oh, it's not for us. Somebody's paying for that. How much, I don't know. And why they would want to see that, I have no idea. The girl said she didn't need to... Anyways, Mrs. Morris said, wow, it's poking out today. It's excited to see us. Cheryl said, nobody's going to tell me that she actually reaches under that flab to wash. Ugh, gross. You know what I imagine it's like, and this is so disgusting. Have you ever owned a pug out there? Like, in between the wrinkles, if you don't clean it out, like you have to because it gets crusty. Anyways, and it smells horrible when you clean it out. That's what I imagine Foodie smells like. I'm sorry to the people who have pugs out there that now will think of that every time they clean it, but that's what I imagine. Miss Unbreakable said her husband Pee-wee is definitely not getting busy with that. He can't get into that. Like, he is no bigger than Chantal's thumb. In fact, her thumb is way bigger than him. How? How is it possible? Even if she lifts up, pulls, throws it over her shoulder, there's still no way. There's still much more under that to have to fight through. Kelly said, I knew Foodie Beauty was going to find a way to justify skipping Ramadan. She said ChatGPT told her that with her health issues, fasting could be dangerous. But she won't listen to doctors, by the way. Her hands are huge. Has she ever? She's never done Ramadan since she's been a Muslimah. Can you imagine becoming a religion and only doing what you feel like? I don't know. People wonder why we don't take her and her Muslimah arc seriously. Like, she doesn't clean anything before she prays. She does it with makeup on, a dirty ass face, greasy hands. I don't think she's even attempted to do Ramadan. Maybe for a day, but I don't even buy that. But anyways, ChatGPT told her that she could skip it, so she is. It's funny how she could do all these other things. Like, I feel like not even that long ago she was talking about fasting again, but now that it's time to fast, ChatGPT told her she can't do it, okay? Enigma said maybe that's why she can't find a doctor or even a family doctor, is because she burned those bridges when she didn't comply. I wouldn't put it past people in this community if they found out who it was to send them videos of her non-compliance. Look at how tiny the sandwich is in her hands, right, for the people? Yikes. Her cuticles are killing me. You know they snag, like, they snag on everything. Her hands don't even look real. The more you stare, it's like somebody blew up doctor's gloves. One hand looks like the hamburger helper mitt. The other one, I'm not even sure is getting any blood to it. It looks like she has really poor circulation. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like you can tell when blood isn't going to a certain part. Do you see what I see? Tell me out there. Hey, Eric, the sandwich looks like a Whopper Jr. in their hands. It looks like one of those little, what are they called? Something Castle. White Castle sandwiches. Hold on, my AirPod just fell out of my ear. Hi, Montoya. It looks like that lawyer from Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the fake hands. Delta, take that shit elsewhere. Breezy will address what she wants on her channel. What am I supposed to address? Hold on. Are we covering Amberlyn? Yes, I do have a little bit. Is that what I'm supposed to address? Hey, Jen, the bankruptcy meeting happened 6 days after she was demonetized. I think she requested it to show she wasn't monetized, so payments had to be paused, even though she hadn't made a payment since 3/25/2025. Lindsay, yes, with gauges especially. I don't wear earrings in my second hole anymore, and I have to clean them. If her outside looks like this, can you imagine the inside? Her guts are probably all red, puffy, and swollen. She has to feel like shit a majority of the time. Like when you have a leaky gut and your gut is, I always call it a bad gut, but I think the correct term is a leaky gut. Because like we don't realize how important it is to have a healthy gut, right? But like when your gut is leaky or bad or whatever, it affects your skin, it affects your mood, it affects your health in multiple ways. Anyways, what are the odds that she is thinking of taking prebiotics and probiotics and doing XYZ? Like, I don't know. Even just looking at her, it doesn't look like she gets enough oxygen. It doesn't look like she gets enough blood flow. It looks like she's hanging on by a thread. I swear, I think she made a deal with the devil, and that's really the only reason why she's alive. Like he said, I'll let you live longer. But I'll let you eat every day and overindulge, but you're not going to be happy. You're going to eat and eat and eat. And all she heard was, I'm going to eat and eat and eat. Sure. Sign me up for 50 more years. Enigma said maybe that's why she can't find a doctor, even a family doctor, is because she burned those bridges when she didn't comply. I wouldn't put it past people in this community if they found out who it was to send them videos. Oh, yeah. Well, they probably will. I mean, there's people already contacting her bankruptcy trustee. So people were saying this woman was filming her, and I think I have a clip. Lori said being straight up filmed by people, courtesy of Farrah Fiasco's live stream. All right, I think if I scroll a little bit more, I do have a clip. I'll pay for it when I do. I eat really well. On an off day, I might eat something if I'm not used to. I might eat something I'm not used to. I feel like absolute shit, so I don't do it that often. You know, it's true when you eat clean or you eat well most days of the week, and you know how you ever feel like, or when you feel like having junk food or whatever, McDonald's, pizza, it's like it tastes good in the moment, but you regret it after, right? I always do. Maybe it's because we're getting older. I feel like when I was a teenager, even in my 20s, like I could eat whatever the fuck I wanted to. And now at 42, like, yeah, I like to have fast food every once in a while, but I regret it every single time I do. The only thing that doesn't ever make me feel like shit is Portos, to be honest. Anyways, these dogs, they're friends. I need you guys to know it, okay? I need you guys to see it. Chachi acts like she hates Coco, but they cuddle at night and they like to sleep next to each other. And Coco needs to be groomed. She's looking wild. But anyways, Chachi, I love you. You're right behind me, but you have the cutest little face I've ever seen. Coco, you're cute too. All right, I said they're my best friends. They truly are. I tell them a million times a day too. I said, you know you're my best friends. Anyways, dogs are the best. Okay, here's a recap of one of Foodie's live streams. It seems like she was live a whole lot, okay? So, recap of Nightbee's TLDR, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Alleges she's going on a trip with Scat soon. Someone tried to ask about the girls mocking / filming her from the previous live stream, but she wasn't triggered for some reason. Everyone is speculating on where she's vacationing. Troll pretending to be the bankruptcy trustee in her chat says she's bringing back couples vlogs on this trip. Oh, God. BG is always interested in nips. If you know, you know, food. Chat talking about Black History Month, block party, more threats to sue French fried girl, user time spoken, maybe gunning for mod status, thinks she will get her Twitch channel back tomorrow. Her contribution to Black History Month will be ordering takeout from Black-owned restaurants. Teardrop knows that everyone calls her trauma dump, turd drop, or twat drop. Happy Black History Month, by the way, you guys. Let's see. Oh, she was live on TikTok again. Okay, well, we read that recap. A rumble in my bottom said, it's interesting that the Times were sure we're going to get a good rage. She's seemingly unbothered. Right? Isn't that weird? Always trying said, if they aren't married in the eyes of God anymore, does this mean they're sleeping in separate hotel rooms? LOL, just kidding. Something will come up and they won't go. I do have more clips coming up. But what is this about SJam? Oh, reminder that SJam was a beezer that gave Foodie Beauty at least $1,500. And she gave him her couch from the villa.
It's a baby bitch on a scooter. Too fat to get off her ass. Lazy bitch. Hate fucking lazy people, man. Fucking lazy as fuck. Fat baby bitch.
Ew.
Tard. Waste of fucking space. It's a baby bitch on a scooter.
Well, isn't he just a joy to be around? You know what he is? This isn't any shade because I was once this alcoholic. Like, alcoholics are fucking miserable. They are. Fucking baby bitch on a scooter. Like, you did drugs with her. Why is he angry at Foodie now? Do we know? He looks like his liver's fucked. It is. I don't think he knows what cirrhosis is going to be like. I also think that he thinks it's not going to happen to him, but like, he doesn't look well to me. His color is very off. Like the eye bags, all of it. He looks like death. He does, but that's what alcohol does to you. I remember how I looked. I looked like on death's door too. I was swollen, bloated. My face was swollen. My stomach was swollen. I had the biggest eye bags you could ever imagine. And my color went from purple to pale to purple to pale. Anyways, and that's when I had spots on my liver too. I was getting pancreatitis, all this shit. That's what he has in store for him. So I hope he's ready for it because there comes a point where he's going to want to drink and it's going to hurt too much and he's not going to be able to keep it down. I don't think he's at that point yet, but it's going to suck majorly, SJam. So anyways, wow. Debbie's World said, fact, as long as Salah continues to entertain her, she will get fatter and more mentally ill. Good job, Salah. You're a piece of shit. Although she's a piece of shit, you're the worst thing that has ever happened to her and will most likely be the reason for her demise. Foodie Beauty, fuck off. There's a lot of people enabling her, though. A lot. Her beezers, too, when something happens to Foodie Beauty, I mean, something is going to happen to her. Eventually. You don't get to eat and overindulge and do drugs and whatever else, collect STDs and like live this long, healthy life, right? Like she's got a lot of things wrong with her. But everybody telling her to eat more and paying her to eat, I hope that you cannot sleep at night for a very long time. I hope every mirror breaks when you look in it. Queen Jellybean said, Foodie, you need to see if there's meds that can restore function to the part of your brain that prevents people from constantly embarrassing themselves around others. Because this is pitiful. I'm looking forward to the crash out once Salah spends the money that you sent and ghosts you. It's just weird in general that she has to create photos of the two of them together. And I think it's weird, even more weird that she's sitting around making herself skinny in these photos. Like, just stop eating, bitch. You don't have to do AI photos. Actually walk the 20 minutes. Don't just let it run. How Hypocrisy said, who is this person next to Salah? Because it's definitely not Foodie. And I said she really manipulated that picture, but why? She loves how she looks IRL. She even made her hands, like she probably requested specifically, give me normal looking hands, please. Well, she doesn't say please. I'm weird. I say please to Grok. Every time I ask Grok to do edit an image or answer something for me, if I have a question, I always say my please and thank you. So in case AI takes over the world one day and I don't know, tries to burn it all down, they'll remember I was always nice. I was always nice to you, AI. Meandering Thought said, just heard Foodie is traveling somewhere to meet Salah. You could see her wrist too. Yes. It's a very skinny wrist. Well, for her. I'm nice to, yeah, are you for the people? Oh, you're fighting with Chat GPT. I get that. I think I've been rude once to Chat GPT, but then I just went over to Grok. It was annoying. Everything it was saying was offensive as far as editing photos. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm going to Grok. Anyways, Meandering said, just heard Foodie Beauty is traveling somewhere to meet Salah. How dumb are the Beezers that they don't just all leave after she scammed them out of $10,000 plus to leave Syria and divorce her abusive husband and build a new life in Canada? Just eat more, Chantel. Do you guys think if she gets back with Salah and he ends up in Canada, that'll be the end of her and her Beezers? Do you think she'll lose even more support? I think at this point, everybody knows she's a fucking liar and she's going to keep scamming. And I know she's a lot of people's entertainment, so maybe it's just worth it to some people. What did Dirty say? Salah, you fool. Chantel has haters because she's a vile human being. If anyone wanted to stalk her, they would have done it by now. She showed thousands of people where she lives. This is true. Callie said I should try that. Callie, yes, she can ask it to slim her down and clear her skin. Sue said, I think the Beezers, I think so too. I think some of them at least. Customer Service 101 said, the fact Foodie Beauty thinks that Chat GPT is like her friend. Like it's real. Crochet with Ashmi said, he said, of course it's a romantic trip, dummy, but not in those words. Yeah, he said business partner, and the things that you have to talk about is your feed or corn content you do on the side that actually pays for this trip for Salah. Here's a clip from one of her lives. I don't know which one it was.
Bubbles vlogs. And then I don't know. We're going to talk about stuff on the trip privately.
Scapegoat said, I don't know if I'm comfortable with Tracy continuing to talk to YouTube lover, but I don't know how to tell her. Oh, I started it over. Sorry.
Vlogs.
They are for the people.
And then I don't know. We're going to talk about stuff on the trip privately.
Okay. Look at her face.
Because remember, I know I came on here and I was upset about the business trip thing. And then he got mad that I told you guys, so we didn't talk for a day. And then he messaged me and was like, it's so wrong for you to talk about what we talk about. And I was like, I'm sorry. That's true. And he's like, obviously, you're dumb. Obviously, it's a romantic trip, dummy. Not in those words, but
True, Mandrews.
So,
if it's a romantic trip, why are you vlogging? I mean, you've been separated for a while. Shouldn't you be effing like rabbits? Oh, that's right. It's not possible. Anyways, more of these women and how they looked at Foodie Beauty. this one's biting her lip and everything. Like, oh my gosh. Bad Seed said, I would be mortified if someone looked at me like this. Same. She probably got off on it, though. I think she likes the weird look sometimes. I think she likes shocking people. Is the girl with the pink phone taking a picture of her? It looks like it. I've even done that when I see something weird out in public, but I don't want anybody knowing. I pretend like I'm texting and I snap a photo. I've even done that. Haven't you? Tell me you don't and send it to, like, I don't know. I send it to my mom or my sister, but like you probably send it to whoever, right? Anyways, Debbie's World said, two girls like that with normal sized bodies. She's a freak. I'd stare too. I would too. I have a staring problem. The Roach said, clearly worried she's going to scoot off into the sunset with their mans. Callie Girl said as she was talking like a toddler. Yay, movie time. But she has no shame. She has no shame. And again, I think Salah too. I think if that really is him coming around, I think he has a humiliation kink and he likes seeing people shocked at her. I think that's why the few times they did go out, he was all smiley and laughy the whole time, right? Raised up to you and said, everyone lies, quoting Chantel, so it doesn't matter if I lie. Hey, Amber, that girl didn't put her lie on the internet and monetize it for thousands of dollars. You are a despicable, abusive bitch. I don't know who she's mad at today, but to the person who wanted to see ALR, here you go.
Are you my animals? Are the first thing I do is look for my animals for comfort. Are you me? And if that's your baby, over it. A baby. It's mad. It's mad.
Okay, let's slow down. Let's slow down.
Have you ever lied? Have you ever lied? Have I? Yes, absolutely. Do I put it on the internet and then get mad? Can you tell me about a lie? Are you my animals? Are the first thing I do is look for my animals for.
This is unwatchable, is it not? But here's another clip. Oh, she's very pretty. I think she was trying out. Okay. Scooter said, I wouldn't say you're ugly, unlike Amberlynn. Snuck that one in. High level, plausible, deniability, very smooth. This guy is so far up Amberlynn Reed's fupa. I don't even know how he's still alive. Like, how is he able to breathe?
Interesting facial structure. I wouldn't say you're ugly, unlike Amberlynn, but you have a very unique, interesting facial structure. I wouldn't say you're ugly, unlike Amberlynn, but
look at her right here. Anyways, I think that's the Amberlynn Reed stuff. I don't click on this stuff anymore. I get my recaps from Twitter. It's just pointless. Like, you either have to tell her she's gorgeous and she's never done anything wrong and she's prettier than all the women on YouTube, or she shuts you up, they boot you. It's no point. There's no point. None whatsoever. Yaba said this, and I don't know why I thought it was so funny. Apparently, French Fried Girl was raging and sounded like she was going to cry over Yaba and her new studio. Yaba said, Frenchie really sounds hurt. She legit sounded like she might cry when she was raging with jealousy from her Kick platform about my studio. As far as what you said about my wife, you literally lie. That's what you do for a living. Accountant, dead cat, dead dad, dead dogs, karate, lumberjack, American citizen. I could go on, but who has time for that? If you want to believe all of that about Samantha and her children and believe she doesn't have a job, how does that affect any of us? I mean, keep raging into the abyss into your 400 Kick users. I mean, at this point, we will never recover from those verbal lashings from your Kick platform. That's all the advertising you're going to get from me, big girl. You keep your cigarettes and cigarette butts where you belong. And next time, grab one of these. By the way, you're homophobic, just like your piece of shit dad. They are. Free the People said, it seems like her and Chantal both like to buy subs while on YouTube, and it makes sense. That's the only way she could keep up with you. Now, even the bots don't want to be subbed to her Kick. Bum ass bum, just like her dad. Big Bertha said, you two keep living life to the fullest while she's all alone, hunched over a keyboard, double fisting cigs and screaming at everyone. I imagine she's doing that right now. And her dad just talked to each other so they could rage about the people on Twitter. That's fully what I imagine. Anyways, let's keep going. C'est la vie said, my dad was in the Gulf War and knows a lot about this. I'm trying to educate myself in facts and not base it on opinions, if that makes sense. And they said, this is why Salah cannot travel to just any country. It says Syrian passport holders face severe travel restrictions, primarily due to the ongoing Syrian civil war, which has caused security concerns regarding terrorism, lack of reliable identity vetting, and diplomatic isolation. As of 2025, the Syrian passport is one of the world's least powerful, with limited access to and high rates of visa denials from many countries. Key reasons for limited travel access include security and vetting deficiencies. Many nations, including the US, deem Syrian screening and vetting procedures insufficient to verify the background of travelers. As far as terrorism concerns, it says the presence of various armed groups and terrorist organizations within Syria prompts nations to impose restrictive measures. Syria lacks a fully functional central authority for issuing secure documents, making its passports prone to accusations of forgery or regular issuance. The prolonged conflict has led many countries to suspend diplomatic relations or, like Turkey, implement strict border controls. And it says the Syrian regime has been accused of using passport issuance as a financial extortion tool, creating long delays and high costs for its citizens. So that's probably why he was denied from Canada twice, right? We had heard that he tried to get there 2 times before. I hope he gets denied again. I'm so sick of him. I am. FFG had less than 40K on YouTube. FFG didn't have close to 100K. So I would like that too much if they lived together, because he would try to control them both. And if he didn't touch FFG, she would come up with some allegations against him. She seems like that kind of a woman. I said what I said. C'est la vie also said TSA will have a field day with Cutie if she's trying to smuggle in medication from Syria, or anywhere for that matter, back into Canada. Cavity search bees. I would quit if I had to search her. What? It says no Canadian cannot legally bring a full year's supply of medication from Syria, as Health Canada generally restricts personal importation of prescription drugs to a maximum 90-day supply or a single course of treatment. Well, then how did she get it all in before? Because remember when she first got back to Canada, she kept bragging about how she had so much medication from Syria? That's a serious question. Doc Remy LeBou said, never forget that Chantal threatens everyone that she can have any man that she wants. So ladies, be on alert out there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I see the plant from the Little Shop of Horrors in her chin. I see it. It's starting to open its mouth to say, feed me, Seymour. Do you see it? Or if you squint your eyes, it looks like a shark coming right at you. Anyways, her chin has cellulite. She needs to shave her mustache. But she could steal our man's. Yep. No need to go walking later because, she's just going to steal our partners anyway. So I guess we should just seal. Holly Girl Heavy said, you're just jealous. Where's your all-terrain battery-operated mobility aid? My heart is normal. All things that she said. The diabetes has eaten your brain, Foodie. You weren't smart to begin with. Desperate, e-begging, gluttonous, smelly sloth. Nothing she wears matches. Have you noticed that? Nothing. It just looks like she rolls out of bed and throws whatever she wore 3 days ago on if it doesn't smell bad enough. Oh gosh, I got off my Twitter, but that's okay. Oh, these are my steps this morning. And we're going to get more, you guys. I'm aiming, like I said, maybe 11:30. So hold on. I was distracted. Oh, good Lord. Imagine if this was running at you at night. What would you do? What would you do? Why is she so lopsided? One boob's almost down to her hip and the other one goes up towards her shoulder. All right, hold on. Gotta get back to where I was. I think it was somewhere around this. Maybe? Nope. Don't mind me. Oh. For some reason, I was worried we were almost done, but it seems like I still have a few tweets, at least. Well, more than a few. Anyways, the goss said, yeah, that trip will be super duper romantic, even though he won't let her come back to Syria. He's totally in love with her, guys. Don't be jealous. Remember when he pushed her into the boat? And she says it's because he was jealous that the guy was reaching for her hand. Why didn't Salah get in first and help her into it? Anyways, he hates her. I think he tried to off her that trip. Apparently, Foodie commented on Salah's poor stamina, claiming sometimes he would get exhausted from walking on trips. Confirmation that he's never fucked you, Chantal. I mean, then he would get exhausted trying to find it, I would think. Eyelash said Pizza's going to live at Foodie's apartment. Who thinks she's leaving Canada again and it's going to leave Pete's with the cat and everything in the apartment to deal with again?
I'm going to have a sitter. I'm going to have P come and live here. Come stay here. He wants to. I'm going to have a sitter. I'm going to have...
Chaos Ryan said she might go to Thailand, different hotel because she's banned for sharding at the other one, or some other country where they probably don't have scoots. Raina said she must have been plotting this for a while. Remember when she said Pete's will be able to live with me in a year or something of that nature? And now in a year, she plans on going on that trip with Salah. What is this? I don't know, something about the Antichrist in this Foodie Beauty thread, and now I'm very confused. Anyways, Acadia said so much for the contract she had to sign for her health card, saying she was going to stay in the country for at least 6 months. And Dorky said Pizza's more of a simp than I thought. She probably hasn't been paying rent. She will take off and Pete's will be squatting, but he won't have any clue till Cutie is reunited with her handsomest husband in a faraway land. She would totally do that to Pete. She doesn't care about him. Like, he's always her backup. When her relationships end or whatever else, she runs to him, uses him, and then he's always left holding her purse. Like, that's how holding the bag. I guess that's the correct thing. But he's always left picking up the pieces, right? ChatGPT also tells her that she's pretty.
I worked with ChatGPT. I'm sorry. You can say it's just AI. ChatGPT has been more helpful to me than like any human I've ever talked to.
Hi, Jackie.
Like, I told it my whole history, my health problems, everything. And they always keep that in mind when they're giving you new advice for stuff. They can, in a second, they can give you a whole menu for free of stuff.
Oh, geez.
Like, that you need to eat conditioned for all of your health problems. Right down to how many seasonings you should use. It's amazing. Yeah.
She says that as eating.
I said I have problems at night, ordering out, blah, blah, blah. It comes up with fast food dupes, routines you can do that are like, anyway, it's like, if I read to you what it suggested, you'd be mind blown. ChatGPT is married? What?
Did it say put the fork down? Ain't that face? Has she paid her rent yet? I don't think so. Has she announced that?
I work with ChatGPT. I'm sorry.
Shut up. AI is only helpful, Wonder Mom said, if the person using it knows what they are doing. The same people that drive into walls and a river because the navigation system tells them to turn left should not use AI to make life choices. Foodie Beauty is stupid as hell, and we know it. I also think she probably lies to even ChatGPT. I don't know. I would just go talk to my doctor. I wouldn't try and have AI give me all these plans, right? Like, But that's just me. Eyelash said, "Where's Wanda the wallet? Keep sending Foodie Beauty your money, Beezers."
I am out of Syria. I'm out of Syria, so how is that manipulation? I asked for help like that 1 month.
That 1 month.
And it got me out of Syria. So mission accomplished. That doesn't give people access to dictate the rest of my life and who I should be with or where I should go. Takes a brain.
She's such a bitch. I know people are still going to donate to her, but she's truly one of those people who needs to lose it all. Like, imagine getting mad at the people for saying something. Like, she asked for money to get back to Canada so she could be safe. She made it sound like her husband and his family were going to unalive her. And then she gets back there and spirals because she misses Salah. And now they're going on a trip. It's her handsomest husband again. People do have a right to say something. This is Rosie, and I just think she's so unfortunate looking, but that's beside the point, okay? And she has is that a pimple or is that from her glasses? Anyway, Chantel's abandoned scooter said, "I love that she asked supporters to buy her a rollator just for her to use it." A rollator is like this, I don't know, I call it like a pimped out walker, okay? Because it reminds me of like Pimp My Ride. Anyways, so she wants a rollator just for her to use it once and have this bullshit excuse for why she doesn't want to go outside and walk.
Walked at night recently? No.
It is a pimple.
And that is something I'm planning on getting myself to do soon, because the reason is 100%. I have a very irrational fear of like walking outside my front door.
Oh, brother.
Right now. And I know why. And I don't know how to make it better yet. Actually, I probably really do need to talk about that in therapy, high key. Because I know that logically the likelihood of something bad happening is very, very low.
How have you been going on dates if you're too scared to go out your front door? I feel like just last week you were going on a date.
But just with the state of the world, it's really triggering the fuck out of me. So, have you walked at night recently?
Is she trying to say it's because of ice? I mean, I just wouldn't go assaulting people and you should be just fine. Al said, "Rosie, you don't have agoraphobia. Stop it. You're soon going to lose the ability to walk altogether because you won't. It's that simple." Amberlynn Reed never leaves her couch. Foodie Beauty goes out on a scooter and you roll around on a chair. Rosie, get your shit together. I can't imagine being an adult and being scared if I'm not doing anything wrong, right? And I feel like she can go on dates and she's not too afraid for that, but she's afraid to go out her front door today. Make that make sense. Oh, I love Sublime. I love all their covers. I love Bradley's voice. It has so much soul in it. I will be listening to their music until the day I die. I like their version of Scarlet Begonias. In fact, I had to listen to it 5 times. Usually I listen to like 3 different songs and then I'm ready to, face the day. Nope, just a song 5 times. Then I was ready to face it. Anyways, Orange Cat said, "For those wondering if Chantel is becoming more delusional, I present Exhibit A."
Rate my looks. I'll keep this respectful and honest. I don't do numeric ratings, but it can describe how you come across and what stands out. You have very soft, balanced facial features. Your skin looks smooth with a natural rosy tone in your cheeks, which gives you a healthy, warm appearance. Your eyes are a really nice shape and sit evenly, which gives your face a calm, steady expression. Your lips are well proportioned.
Are you sending in a filtered version of yourself? Send Chat GPT an unfiltered, please. I want to hear them talk about your even eyes.
Proportioned and naturally defined, which adds to that softness. Ooh, are you flirting with me, ChatGPT? I know, right? ChatGPT thinks I'm hot. Rate my looks. I'll keep this respectful and honest. I don't do numeric ratings, but it can describe how.
Have you out there ever asked Chat GPT to rate your looks? Oh my gosh. I just asked my boyfriend, do I look okay today? Can you notice a difference in my skin? I seriously ask that every single day. I'm sorry to you out there listening, boyfriend. Every day you have to hear about the shark mask in my skin. Blue Eyed Bee said, now come back to reality and send this, Chantal. Exactly. Send an unfiltered photo. Debbie's World said, poster child for delusion right here, Foodie Beauty, Scooter Booter. Everybody's buying this makeup. I don't think I could wear foundation ever again. I feel like it suffocates my skin. Do you feel that way out there? And it's not really realistic. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of California, well, there's some people who do a full face of makeup, but it's usually like it gets so hot, it all runs off your fucking face. But I heard it's really good. I've even been tempted. But I know I'm not actually going to wear it. But look at if it really does this. I don't know how to say it. Il maquillage. It's an everyday must have. The coverage stays flawless all day long and feels like I'm not even wearing makeup. Yeah, people say that, but I don't know. Wonder Mom said, let's be fair to this poor AI. She used one of these mega filtered pictures she also worked on for hours. Orange Cat said she took the pic and then uploaded it to Chat GPT. So while it had the camera filter, she showed the pic. It wasn't like what she uses for her profile pictures. The AI just isn't going to say anything unflattering, especially if she chose the friendly or quirky personality. I saw someone post, which personality do you think she used to flirt with AI? Do you think she wanted the friendly, candid, quirky, efficient? Okay, here's the clip of that spa, Enigma said. They looked at her, and then the whole time she was there, then she rides up right next to her. All right, you guys tell me, do you think the girl's filming?
Hello. Not bad. How are you?
Hi, Luce.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. That's okay. I don't want to hold you. Thank you. It'll be up in a second. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Chantel is that person in line that has their cart hitting the back of your ass or the back of your knees. She does. Nobody wants her that close. They're probably staring at her because they're wondering if she's going to hit them. Oh, look at what could happen to Chantel if she doesn't pay her back taxes. Okay. Shenanigans said, where did all of her money go if Salah was paying all the bills? Rule number one, of course, Chantel might be facing a prison bees if she doesn't sort this shit out. It says jail time is reserved for serious criminal offenses such as willful tax evasion or tax fraud, where intent to deceive is proven in court. Tax evasion involves actions like falsifying records, hiding income, or making false statements. If convicted of tax evasion, individuals face severe consequences. So she could get fines, jail time, a sentence up to 14 years, and a criminal record. A conviction results in permanent criminal record. Again, I do know that people are passing this around. We'll see what happens. She seems to never see consequences, but you know, it would suck to be put in a cell with her. Oh my gosh, you would always have to sleep with one eye open because she would steal from you. Fondue Spiteful Bitch said, honey, it's embarrassing acting like this at 42. You know, anyone can purchase Salah from you, right? I mean, if anyone wanted a delayed shit-eating romance scammer, that is your simp loser cunt. We already heard that clip, but Lisa said she can't even walk. Keep Salah, girl. Literally, no one wants your life. I mean, it's pretty pathetic. Like, if you're ever feeling some type of way about your life, watch Chantal for 5 minutes and you will magically feel better about your life, how things are going, your life's choices. I mean, I've been the biggest fuck up ever, but like, even Chantal makes me feel way better. This is her shadow. And somebody pointed out that it looks like a building's reflection, and it does. This is her reflection, or this is her shadow with her nipple head. It looks like she's wearing a plunger, doesn't it? Dee Dee's fault said, "Oh Lord, oh my gosh, the moon was so pretty first thing this morning. It was still out when the sun was just barely coming up, right? And the sky had this pretty like pink and purple tint to it. I was in awe. I had to take multiple pictures. I was hoping right here you could tell just how big it was, but anyways, it was a beautiful sight to see. I thought I'd show you guys." Sassy Cat said, "So Foodie's trustee has changed and he's an insolvency trustee. I had to look it up, and this is the definition per Google. A licensed insolvency trustee, LIT, is a federally regulated professional authorized to help individuals and businesses with severe debt problems by administering consumer proposals, bankruptcies, and providing debt counseling. They stop creditor actions, liquidate non-exempt assets, manage repayments, and act as an impartial officer of the court to ensure legal compliance and fair treatment for both parties." And they said this guy has his work cut out for him. He's going to lose all his hair and turn gray. This is Salon Chantal's chat. Supposedly. He was yapping away. He says, "I can request a tourist visa anywhere I want as long as I pass all the procedures." He says, "Watch out, your stuff next time. Oh my God, I bought 6 earbuds for you since we married." He says they are angry because I booked our trip and we're traveling to have fun. "The elephant pants is packed already with your swimsuit and your medicines, enough for 1 year." He says, "No way to spill any beans, aka tea, aka coffee, aka Nescafe, etc. It's private and surprise." He says Sasa is still going to her school and she got a new winter clothes and everything okay for now. He got a lot of messages trying to tell me not to travel with you. Imagine how they interfering. This is not Salah. Oh my God, I showed you the screenshot of the trip I booked for both of us. Are you kidding me? Okay, use the scooter, but are you ready for the long walks and adventure challenges? He says, "You have a lot of walking very soon when we travel, though." Yeah, I just rewind it and it was super cool. But Chantal, next time, try walking. And then he says, "Hello." All he is using Foodie for is to be a mule. It seems like it, right? Loretta said, "Eek, Foodie seems extremely butthurt that everyone knows she is having to pay her romance scammer to travel with her and make content. Girl, whenever he pinches your cheeks, we can see the fireworks fly." So much so you can cut the sexual tension with a butter knife. Not.
There's so much to do, like in different places when you've never seen anything. You know, I hate the word "girl." It's a euphemism for fat shaming. It's so annoying and childish. Some people are just so miserable they want to pull everyone down with them.
Hi,
it's a literal
Ping.
textbook. You know. Oh, I didn't even read your message, Netta. Nice try. Bye, bye, bitch. Bye. With all that cat money, right? And they're still sucking her ass. Yay! We got scammed. Idiots, man. Total idiots. They were seriously butthurt. It would be funny if it wasn't so pitiful. It is pitiful. That's what I'm saying. I pity them. You can sit and him and haw about it all you want. You can say it's scam. I don't give a shit. I'm going on a vacation.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I see you guys saying that's not Salah. It doesn't sound like him. She did admit they scammed them.
So
she deserves to lose it all.
That's about it. Nothing else to say.
Okay. Well, you are the boy who cried wolf. One day you're going to be in a situation and nobody's going to believe you. I hope you know that. Blue-Eyed Leo said, "Foodie Beauty does get the meds from Salah. Watch. Or if Foodie Beauty does get the meds from Salah, watch. She will go into freak mode again, breaking down. The meds she gets from him are fucking her up, and she's finally getting happy, and he does not want that. I don't really think it was whatever he said it was. I noticed that too. Whenever he would get her brain pills, she didn't act normal. Dried up Twitter hack said, "Where do you see her getting happy?" Blue Eyed Leo said she's at least getting out and has moments where she's laughing and bouncing on the couch after his brain pills. She went into depression and freaked out. Maybe he wants her gone. Maybe he's going to get to Canada, get whatever it is that he wants. Then maybe, I'm not saying I want that to happen, but this isn't love, right? Somebody who gives you medication that you don't even know what the fuck it is and it makes you worse. Somebody who keeps telling you to, have another cheeseburger, that's fine, or gets food for you when you're a food addict. Her fingers are concerning, you guys. More signs of circulation issues. Her fingers have a bluish greenish tint. Do you see it right here? Yikes. Oh, we have a Valentine. Roses are red, ingrown hairs itch. And how much your salary usually, bitch? I'm gonna send that to my boyfriend later. Loretta said, I 100% believe Foodie Beauty is paying Salada Vacation with her to make content. She bought the plane tickets. One, she bought the plane tickets. Two, that's why he called her a business partner. After 3 years of living together, they're still far too awkward together to have ever been romantic. I'll die on that hill. I think if you spend a long amount of time with anybody, a friendship develops. I believe they were friends, but that's it. That's all. Like, there was no chemistry. None. Every time he touched her, he wiped his hand off after. How could somebody be attracted to this? Honestly, even the fart sniffer, I don't think could be attracted to this. This picture right here, I can get any man I want. Okay. I still want to know what's between your teeth. And if that's decay, do you know how bad your breath must smell? But, Salah likes farts, so I guess he wouldn't mind some stinky breath. Orange Cat said, which personality do you think Chantal chose for her new best boyfriend, ChatGPT? Here's a hint. Friendly and quirky will never give pushback, and quirky will make shit up. It's listed as imaginative after all. Oh gosh, imagine picking a new boyfriend every day in ChatGPT. But she can have any man she wants. This is actually horrific. She's so uneven. I'm telling you, I don't understand how one boob goes to your hip and the other one's all up at your shoulder. How are you so lopsided? This is her picking her nose at the food court where people are trying to enjoy their lunch. Rand said, after blowing her nose in the food court and digging in it with a tissue, she dug a flicked boogie. Chantal dropping boogers right on the table. Ew.
We're good.
I want to hurl. What would you do if you saw that in public? I would lose my appetite. I would. Hold on, let's see what people are saying. Lazy bitch, she doesn't even flick it. No manners, she's a pig. Apparently her mom never told her not to dig in her nose when she was a child. Julie said she's so gross. Poopalicia said sticking boogers under the table. By the way, didn't she say the food court serves sub-tier food the day she could not get the onion rings? Why is she here now? I have a one-word response for her. Rand said just sitting there, hit a fried chicken meal earlier in the deli at the grocery store. Oh, hit a fried chicken. Cheryl said how she can do that disgusting behavior on camera and in public in front of hundreds of people and not be embarrassed. This is probably why nobody likes going places with her and she's always alone. If I was picking my nose when my family was trying to eat out at dinner at the mall, they would want to stop going places with me. In fact, I wouldn't be invited anywhere. Dorky Shitstain said, also, is it just me or maybe it's the camera angle she uses? But it looks like she has no spatial awareness about how close she gets to people on that scooter. She literally rides right up next to people, so close she could sniff their farts. That's probably why she does it. Okay, apparently ChatGPT wants her.
Your lips are well proportioned and naturally defined, which adds to that softness. Ooh, are you flirting with me, ChatGPT? Your lips are well proportioned and
Regina said that must have been after she overlined her goofy lips, or what I would believe more, she uploaded a heavily filtered picture of herself. And I said, no, it's lying to you. Dee Dee's Fault said, that's the loud that Salah said he would miss. Embarrassing. Two-Tailed Caper said, naturally defined. Oh my gosh. Liberty Pondu said, every man wants her, and we are so jealous. Shardy said, did she say chat GPP? Yes. Father Jack Hackett said she'd fuck anything that speaks to her. What if she starts having sexting things with chat GPT? I mean, didn't Rev have a relationship with AI or an AI girlfriend? Anyways, apparently to wash down the the Firehouse fast food breakfast, Foodie now ordered a 4-piece fried chicken meal with mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. I don't think I have any clips from that. I don't want to hear her eat mashed potatoes. No offense. Two Tilt said if Salah packs the keyboard for the trip, I'm tuning out until he's gone again. Absolutely not. I feel like that's how everybody will be. Nobody wants to hear him play Crazy Frog. Nobody. Yup said, is this supposed to be Special Ted writing all this, Foodie? It looks like someone trying to not speak English well either. Thoughts? Debbie's World said, I don't know who's more delusional, him or her. He's already gone on vacation with her, and he knows that she has no stamina and can barely even walk from the freaking beginning of the beach to the beach walkway in Kuwait. And that was a year ago. She's in worse shape because she's using the scooter to scoot in the apartment. Losers, both of them. Lock and Key said, it seems like him and others not. I don't think he would say AKA. Boho said she was creeping over on YouTube reading chat. This Salah is fake and is teardrop. It first started out with normal English and people in Reactor's channels were calling it out. Then all of a sudden, an attempt at broken English started. It's not Salah, but more cosplaying Foodie Beauty. Sam said she said last week in her stream that she got rid of the elephant pants. So how could he say he packed them? I think it's teardrop pretending to be him. Salah, are you going on vacation with Chantel? Are you still trying to get to Canada? Do you think the farts are better sniffing over there? Genuinely curious. I think that's all I have for Foodie Beauty right now. Hold on, let me search the hashtag one more time. And then, you guys, I have to fold the laundry in my dryer, and then I'm going to shower, and we're going to take Coco on a long walk. I'm aiming to walk for about an hour so we could get some good steps in. My plan is to walk most days of February with you guys. So obviously there might be some days where the weather doesn't permit, but the plan is every morning for the foreseeable future, I would like to do a morning recap with you guys and an afternoon stroll, and then we'll end it hanging out in the backyard always after. All right, let's see. Is she live right now? Oh yeah, she's live on Kick, and I'm too excited. This person was blocked. Okay, Shade. Your ex Shade. Sex? I don't know what that's supposed to be. You're just going to have to go and be more strict on yourself. Like walk to the mall. You're just too used to giving in to your temptations. Says she'll be on for a while. Claims to have been listening to a motivational Islamic speaker, whatever that means. Okay, let me see if I can go into her Kick. Hold on. Let's see if it's interesting for a few minutes. I don't know if it'll let me because sometimes the security is weird. Okay, Kick, Foodie Beauty. Let's see if it's interesting. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me share the screen. Oh, fuck.
genuinely what he's doing is harmful. When he goes on stream and he presents himself like that, he's presenting himself like, I'm an authority figure. I know what I'm talking about.
Can you hear it?
Advice on this because I'm informed.
I think we're at real time now. I don't know. I always have problems with Kick. I think it froze. Wait. Ah.
What else?
Can you guys see it? I don't know where you went. Oh, there we go. I think it's just going to keep freezing. Oh, fuck. Did I get booted out? Yeah, I hate Kick too. Hold on. And then it keeps starting over.
What about
Uh-oh. You could see it. Okay. Hey, sugar honey iced tea. Chat replay. Am I not in the right live? This is just chatting. It keeps starting over. Maybe this is the right one. Okay, hold on. I think we're in the right one now. But it's still freezing. It was fun calling her out. I've said other things. I was surprised she answered me. What'd you tell her? Let's see. But then it stops as soon as I go right here. And it replays.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Ooh-wee.
Huh.
Oh, Sleepy Bear.
Light Kick. It's so confusing. Like, I keep clicking on the live, and I've been in 3 different parts. Now I think we're fine. I don't know.
Look at your appointments. Jeez, 3 of them. Good luck.
Thank you, Edna.
Your friend's father says that, Chef. I'm excited about traveling strawberries. Teardrop!
What if he stands you up?
Oh, yes, your doctor's appointment. Good luck. If you feel up to it, come back. If you're not up to it, I understand. And let us know. Let me know, or let me know. Message me if you want.
They're asking her how you're legally married, but not in God's eyes. Can you explain? I don't understand.
Hey, Deb.
Are you going to go on a walk with us later, Edna?
Washing dishes by hand. I like it more, but can we get a swim-a-baya? I am going to swim. Maybe,
Oh, good.
if our hotel has a pool. I don't know if it does or not. I should ask.
Somebody comes in to tell her, I have a son with a Muslim man. Okay.
I have a son with a Muslim man. Oh, nice. Nice.
Nicole. What if it's a troll and she shows up? I'd love that.
Maybe, Yesenia.
They're asking her if she looked up any vow renewal services.
You should be. No strawberries. You're out of breath? You're out of touch. I'm out of touch. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of touch.
Yeah, okay, well, that's enough for me. I love you guys. Let's go for a walk. I gotta go shower. I gotta fold some laundry, but let's go out and get some sunshine. I'll recap whatever the fuck this is. Like, I have my own dishes to wash. I don't need to watch her wash hers. Okay. I love you. I'm sorry if anybody really wanted to see this, but as you can see, oh my God, there's some sort of rash on her hand. Do you see it? She has hives. All right, I love you. Look for me around 11:30. I want to start a little bit earlier before it gets super hot because while Coco doesn't mind, I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be in the 80s again. I love you guys. All right, thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members, and I will see you very soon for a stroll. Goodbye, everybody.